Well, I mean, I've had some things in my life, some things that don't happen to most people. I never really knew my mom. She died when I was young, and my dad died when I was a junior in high school. Before he went to Iraq, my family owned the hardware store, so he worked there from dawn until dusk every day. He was a simple guy, really. He joined shortly after my mom died. It's a funny story why he actually joined in the first place because my mother always liked a guy in uniform. Also, when he joined, it was way before 9/11 in Iraq. So it was more of a hobby than an actual job. I mean, I don't think he ever thought he was gonna actually have to go anywhere and fight at all. And he was in logistics anyway, so it wasn't like he was front line with a machine gun. This wasn't what he did. Well, he was given the option to stay, but my dad he's always said a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, and he's followed through on everything he's ever told me he was gonna do. It was never an option for my dad. That's just not the kind of person he was. He was always I asked him too before when he was at the store one night. We were closing up, and I asked him, I was like, what are you gonna do with the store, or what am I gonna do when you go? And he's like, well, he's like, they're not gonna send an old guy like me into any hot zone. And I don't know if he was just telling me that to calm him down, because that's something he'd do too. He wouldn't actually even if he was worried, he wouldn't have told me about it. I was in aisle 3 of my hardware store. It was order day, and I was just putting away the P-traps. I heard the bells ring in the front door, and I pushed the cart aside and walked over to greet the customer that was coming in the door, and turned the corner, and there was 2 soldiers waiting for me. I walked over to them, and just like a movie, they came up and told me what happened to my dad like it was a fucking telegram. We regret to inform you your father was killed in Iraq. His Humvee ran over an IED. And that was really all it said. There was no shoulder grab or consoling.